that when they get canceled, they sting.
Yeah.
Pitch was one of those. I mean, Pitch more than anything was
yeah.
one of those that I think the audience is still asking me. It's almost been 10 years later. They're like, "Are you guys going to get back together?" I'm like, "I'm 50 years old. How would I play a major league player, ball player?"
Yeah.
But that was one of those that really hurt.
Yeah, no, I know. I was going to ask you about Pitch because, as I also read that was the one time, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the one time that you considered leaving the business afterwards because it stung so much. Is that true?
Yeah, I think about leaving the business every time. It's true.
Yeah.
I as an actor, we have such highs and such lows. Again, we'll go back to jujitsu.
Yeah.
But there's such highs and such lows. You have to find some middle ground. And sometimes I'm like, what is that middle ground in this business, right? There's the strike hit. And people are still recovering from it. From crews to actors to just everything there's still people that are out there that haven't recovered. And so I get to that point where I'm thinking, what could I do in my life that that's just more consistent?
Yeah.
And I really love acting. I love being in front of the camera. I love collaborating. I like being behind the camera. I just love the business.
Yeah.
The business doesn't define my life, and I've always lived outside of the industry. But I love being on a set, and I love everything that it offers, and creating and being creative and all that stuff.
Oh, dude, I relate to that so much. Where like this, we were talking about it as we were about to start recording, and we were talking about podcasting, and this is what I've been doing with my life the last 13 years, and it's like it's the same thing. There are a lot of times I'm like, I had gotten producer jobs, steady jobs, other jobs to where I'm like, okay, this is ex-girlfriends were like, just stay and do that. And I'm like, no, like I can't. It's just like, there's just something in you. You're like, it calls for you. And I've been there many times. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. And then it's like, no, you're not done. It's like it's the old Rocky quote, It's like, you gotta get back up. You have to get back up.
It's funny. I made that comment after Pitch. I said, I don't know what I said. I said something like somebody had asked me years after. It was like, how did that affect you? And I go, it made me almost think about quitting the career, quitting this career.
Yeah.
And because you're so content in doing something, and you're thinking, this is it.
Yeah.
This is the one. This is what I've been working my ass off to get to at this point. And then it gets taken away from you for something you have no control over.
Right.
And it hurts. It just makes you just want to take a step back. And, and then you realize how much you enjoy what you're doing, and it fills a hole in some way, and you go right back at it. It's like,
it is. And it's